Anchors away. This morning, We Are Austin is setting sail on Lake Travis. We're checking out the views, the adventures, and the fun that you and your entire family can have out on the lake.
And for you land lovers, we're sinking our teeth into some lakeside dining. We'll sample some of the best food and drinks you can have without breaking out your bathing suit.
Plus, make yourself at home right by the lake. We explore one of the best kept secrets in Texas, where you can live like you're on vacation every single day. We Are Austin, live from the lake, starts right now.
Sometimes what you long for is so hard to find, but you get what you need. Just open your eyes, 'cause today is a new day.
All right, everybody, happy Friday. We Are Austin coming out in a huge fashion on this Friday. Notice the set looks a little different.
We took our show on the road.
Yeah.
Actually, we took our show on the water.
I'm so excited right now.
This is your happy place.
I am a 10 out of 10.
That's pretty much the best you can be.
You okay? Hold on, I have a gift for you. Stand
I do.
by. Here you go. I know how safe you would like to feel, so let's just put this on.
Oh, that was incredibly
There you go. Let's just get this going.
This is actually the way I prefer to be on the water, so thank you for looking out for me.
Feel better? That way,
now,
if we were to fall for any reason, you'd float.
Which is not going to happen, and no one's pushing anyone anywhere near the water.
That's right. Maybe
that
there
would
could be a
set those boundaries. We're going to have a really fun morning live from the lake. What are we up to this
That's right.
morning?
So we're going to show you guys some of the great things that are going to be going on this summer. I mean, they're already going on here at Lake Travis. The water level is, I mean, I think it's at 98 to 100%. It's looking gorgeous if you haven't been out here lately. We're going to show you about activities, great food, and there's a whole bunch that we're going to be showcasing.
And before we get to have all that fun, we're actually going to take a look at some of the history of the lake, because a lot of great things have been going on for a lot of years. Check this out. Looking for fun, beauty, and adventure? Why not dive into 63 miles of majestic waters at Lake Travis?
For more than 70 years, it's been a go-to spot for boaters, fishers, and water sport enthusiasts. Lake Travis was created in 1941 when the Mansfield Dam was built to contain the Colorado River.
Now you can enjoy everything from a day out on a party boat, water sports like flyboarding and water skiing, live music, great food, breweries, and so much more.
The lake is home to countless events throughout the year, so there's truly something for absolutely everyone. Check out laketravis.org for more information on events, entertainment, shopping, hotels, and a whole lot more. Well, that was awesome. You know, after learning about the history, taking in some of the sights, enjoying all the water sports, like, you know, after I go flyboarding and wake surfing and all that jazz.
Yes.
I really work up an appetite. I mean, I'm starving.
Well, then we have just the solution, a place with great drinks, great food, and fun for the whole family. Let's walk the plank over to Gnarly Gar.
The Gnarly Gar is located on Lake Travis. It is Lake Travis's only floating bar and restaurant, located between mile markers 16 and 17 in Point Venture, Texas. We started here 9 years ago. We started as the Pier on Lake Travis. My former business partner owned the Pier on Lake Austin, and when he retired and I took it over, I went ahead and changed the concept and changed it to the Gnarly Gar, and we've been in business here as the Gnarly Gar for 6 years, but in business here total for 9. Half of our business comes from the water. They boat up on their boats and jet skis, and the other half they come in by land, coming through Lago Vista into Point Venture and right here to the restaurant. We're really well known for our burgers. Actually, my favorite burger that we have is called the Moo Oin Cluck Burger, which is a seasoned and grilled burger topped with some pork belly and then a fried egg on top. We're also very well known for our sandwich cubano. We have great salads, just a whole bunch of different types of lake food that people come here and enjoy all the time. Well, we have happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. You know, we have discounts on our drinks. We have $2 off of all of our appetizers. We start our live music on Fridays with an acoustic set by Chad Allen every Friday from 4 to 7. And then we have full bands on Friday nights from 8 to 11 and Saturday nights from 8 to 11. One of the largest segments of our business is families. Families come back year after year after year to come, dine, hang out, listen to the music. They've been coming here for years to feed the catfish and enjoy our music and our food. Yeah, the catfish, they're kind of like our pets. You know, they've been here as long as I've been here. People come and they buy fish food in the store and they feed them, or they go ahead and they take their leftover French fries and feed them to the catfish. And It's quite a sight, especially when on a Saturday when it's really busy and there's hundreds of them out there and they're just crawling all over each other to get a French fry. Well, I mean, I can't think of anything better to do on a weekend than to come out to Lake Travis, be on the water in the sunshine, enjoying a nice cold margarita, enjoying some great food and some live entertainment. That's what being on Lake Travis in Austin, Texas is all about. This is going to be a great year. For the first time in probably 5 years, we've had a full lake. People are out enjoying their boats, are actually able to get to their boats now. And we see people we haven't seen in several years, and everybody's coming out here to enjoy the lake at Lake Travis's only floating restaurant. So I hope you can come and join us.
Looks delicious. Now we get to have a taste of what you can find at Gnarly Gar.
Yeah, we've got Todd Hines here. He is the owner, and he brought some food. He brought some drink. It's time to feast. Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm fantastic. We got food. We're on the lake. I don't think I can get any happier.
It doesn't get any better than that, does it?
This is an ideal way to start a Friday or any weekend out here.
Great, ideal way to live your life. This is what I do every day.
Yeah.
True story, Todd.
One day I want to grow up and be just like you.
Yeah, thanks.
So Gnarly Gar, this is one of the places on Lake Travis, and you
correct.
guys are physically on the water.
Yeah, we are now Lake Travis's only floating restaurant. There was a couple more before the drought, but unfortunately the drought had put them out of business, and we were the sole survivors. And luckily, we've reaped the benefits of being there the whole time, and we're having a great season. We had a great season last year, and we're expecting this year to be the best ever.
Glad to hear you made it and you're still alive and kicking.
Thank you.
And people are a big fan of the food and drink you guys offer.
Yep.
So let's dive into what you have today.
Okay, well, the first thing I want to show you is this is our Mexican shrimp cocktail, which consists of a homemade cocktail sauce, lots of horseradish, lots of lime juice, Worcestershire sauce,
Yum.
and then we mix it with some steamed shrimp and top it off with some avocado and some fresh cilantro. And it goes best with tortilla chips, in my opinion.
I've never seen Jordan pause this long to start eating something. I was ready for the spoon to just be splashing. Oh, okay.
Holding out for the
I
juicy,
see.
delicious
He's holding out
sandwich
for
here. What is
something
this?
delicious.
This is our sandwich cubano. This is a sandwich that I've carried around with me from restaurant to restaurant for the last 20 years.
Cool.
And it's
a big hit.
It is a huge hit. People love it. It's a slow roasted pulled pork recipe that I got from a guy in Little Havana 20 years ago.
Oh, how neat.
And so it's our slow roasted pulled pork, Swiss cheese, grilled ham, and in my opinion, again, it goes best how they serve it in Miami, which is some pickles and some mustard.
Right.
So you put that inside.
Put that inside. That's how I eat it.
Okay.
Stand the
I'm
test
just
of
gonna put it
time.
on top. Now,
Here we go.
you guys at Gnarly Gar, again, right on Lake Travis, you're in a great location right across from Lakeway Marina, right?
That's correct. We're between mile markers 16 and 17, directly across from the Lakeway Marina and Lakeway Resort and Spa.
Right.
So
we
let's
go.
just make it the whole deal here. We've got the food, but you guys have some pretty good drinks as well.
We do, yeah. We have lots of drinks, a full bar, everything from margaritas. But what I wanted to show you guys today is for our Sunday brunch, which
Let's
is
do it.
11 to 2 every Sunday.
Yeah.
We have a special Bloody Mary that we make that we only serve on Sundays.
Oh, please show
Enough
us. Thank
coming in
you,
here.
guys.
Thank you, guys. And
I love it when you can get a Bloody Mary full of like meats.
Exactly.
You mean a full
vegetables.
buffet?
Yeah,
Do you see how
exactly.
much food is on this right here? That is incredible. Okay, so walk us through this
what
drink.
What we have here is we do an ounce and a half of Drippin' Springs vodka.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Wow.
And then this Bloody Mary mix, my friend Mark Hipskind, he comes down every Sunday and makes this for us before we open up, and it's his special Bloody Mary mix. We call it Cross-Eyed Mary, and so we go ahead and mix the vodka with this.
That's a
Bloody Mary
really
mix.
good friend you have there,
Yeah,
Mark.
He's a great guy.
I need to meet this
Yeah.
Mark guy.
And a little bit of celery, and then we have a flag that we put in there. It has some Gouda cheese, some olives that are stuffed with garlic and cream cheese, and a piece of salami, a piece of pepperoni, some cocktail onions, and a roasted serrano pepper. And
Go ahead and put that
all
right on in.
Delicious.
that.
All
Now
right.
Taylor's ready
Yeah,
for you.
now we're
Wonderful.
ready. Todd, thanks so much
Thank
for
you so
sharing your
much.
story.
My pleasure.
Man,
So
food's
people
delicious.
can find you.
Yep.
Where's the best way?
Website.
Website www.gnarlygar.com, which actually is being reconstructed right now. And we'll have a brand new website coming soon, and then Facebook, Twitter. And then we're located between mile markers 16 and 17 in Lake Travis.
All right.
Or come right through Point Venture.
Great.
Thank you so much.
You
Really
know,
appreciate it.
We got some good stuff
We're
coming
gonna
up
continue
next.
to feast. Yes, we got so much more coming up, you guys. We visit Crosswater Yacht Club, where you and your boat get the royal treatment itself. We've got a lot of fun still ahead.
And another treat for your taste buds and your eyes. We're going to visit the Oasis
Oh, that's
a little
right.
later on. Stick
All right.
around.
Welcome back to We Are Austin, everybody, out on Lake Travis. It's been such a fun day, and that continues. You know, if you've always dreamed of owning a boat, but you're worried about maintenance or storage, you're gonna wanna check out this next place. It's Crosswater Yacht Club, and they make the whole process smooth sailing for you. It's a full-service marina that takes your family fun on the lake to a whole new level. Take a look.
Welcome to Crosswater Yacht Club today. We're taking a look around and talking about Hurst Harbor Marina, our sister marina here on Lake Travis. We're situated midway on Lake Travis around mile marker 14 and 15. Crosswater was a concept that came from a couple of partners that started this deal. We use the yacht club name, but it's really more of a marina. We do have 2 locations here on Lake Travis, and one of them is one of the oldest marinas on the lake. It's Hurst Harbor Marina. Our concept is to pick you up in the parking lot with a golf cart, take you all the way down and traverse over a bridge onto the dock, out to your slip. The club part of it comes from the feel that you get when you walk down the docks. There's lots of private patios here. We have a couple of community decks as well that add to that value, that make you feel like you're at a club. And when you come down on the weekends, it gets hopping and a lot of people are cooking and burgers and hot dogs, and you really can't walk down the dock without getting offered some food. It's a family atmosphere. There's a lot of folks out here enjoying their docks as well as their boats. So that concept really fit with that yacht club feel. We consider ourselves a full-service marina. We can basically do anything from a property build to an engine rebuild to a complete haul out for up to 55, 60-foot boats, and some even larger if they're houseboats. We have a full-service gas dock, so when you pull up to our gas dock, you don't tie off your boat, you don't fill up your boat. We actually do that for you. If you need ice, we'll be happy to put it in your ice chest for you. So it's one of those things that we want to get the folks in here with the access and the views from the marina, but we want to keep them here because we have the best service on the lake. When we designed Crosswater, we made it to where most of the perimeter slips have patios built into them. And when people back in, not only do they have their boat to sit on, they also have some furniture on the dock, and oftentimes they have a propane grill and they're cooking food, and we have that ability to take that person out of the boat and give them some place to sit. When you come out on the weekends, you'll see a lot of families hanging out. With the lake levels coming up, we've seen a resurgence of a lot of people more interested in the lake. Much fuller body of water, a lot more ramps active, and it's been good. Most of the marinas had lost a lot of people, and they're all looking for people to come back to them. I think that a lot of folks, once they realize that, yes, the lake is full, but some of your best boating is actually in the drought. We had some sandbars just up north of here that have all but gone into water now, that turned into major beaches where everybody was beaching their boat up on it, and it was fantastic. We also do activities throughout the year to raise money for Folds of Honor. It's our #1 charity that we do here at the marina, which is a scholarship foundation for children and spouses of fallen and wounded soldiers. I appreciate you coming out today to take a look at Crosswater Yacht Club and talk about Hurst Harbor Marina. Out of 65 miles, we're just shy of the busiest part of the lake and just a good gateway to the less occupied part of the Lake Travis. If you have any more interest in the marina, we can be found at www.hurstharbormarina.com and crosswateryachtclub.com. Love to hear from you. Love to have you come out, take a look around. I think once you do, you'll like it.
All right, so we have Roland Adams here, the general manager of Crosswater Yacht Club, to talk to us about some of the cool things they have going on out here. This marina is quite something.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's one of the newest. It is the newest marina on Lake Travis.
How long have you guys been out here now?
We opened it up in May of 2013.
Okay. Yeah,
right, right in the heart of the drought.
You've seen a huge transition since you started, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. We were fortunate enough to design it to where it really catered to the drought, and we were able to get people from the parking lot onto a golf cart all the way to their boat, and so we actually gained business where a lot of folks were losing here at this marina. Now we have a sister marina at Hurst Harbor, which wasn't so lucky. So.
Right. I know that when I first came out here, right when you guys first opened up, how long it took to get down to the water, and now it's like you park and you're right there.
Yeah, we're literally about 750 feet closer to the parking lot than we otherwise would be when we were in the drought. So.
It's so great. It's a beautiful marina. The staff is very friendly. I'm out here quite frequently. I guess give those maybe who have a boat and are parking it in their backyard or something like that, and they want to take it to a marina, what that process is like.
Now, the pure definition of a marina is just to make it easier to use the boat. I mean, I used to actually sell boats at the ski dock here in Austin, and I used to tell people, you stick that in your garage, you know, you're going to make it difficult to use your boat. When we have a boat at the marina, it just makes it, you take the hassle factor out, and it makes it much easier to get out on the water. And I mean, if you're going to maximize your investment, I mean, I don't see there's another way, really.
Right, and the fuel process seems to be pretty easy.
Yeah, we have a full-service fuel dock. It's actually, I think it's the best one on the lake. I'm a little bit biased, but we We actually do fill the boats up for you, and we tie off the boats. It's one of my pet peeves. So we actually train our dock hands to do everything. We even get ice and fill it up the ice chest for you. So
Wow.
I get a lot of compliments on that every weekend.
Are you guys doing events to bring people out here frequently?
We do. We actually focus on events that are circled around a charity that we raise money for. It's Folds of Honor. It's based out of Oklahoma. They're gaining a lot of national recognition on Fox and Friends and things, but we actually, it's a scholarship foundation for children and spouses of fallen and wounded soldiers.
Right, and we're going to talk more about that with him coming up here in just a little bit later in the show, but we got so much more to cover, you guys, and of course we want to talk about conserving this natural resource that we have as well. So coming up, we're going to be talking with the Texas Water Coalition about what they're doing to help keep the water here so that we can use it here in Central Texas, and we'll talk with Roland in just a bit. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to We Are Austin out on the lake. As you're looking around at that natural beauty here on Lake Travis, it's something we want generations after us to enjoy, but preserving and conserving the lake out here is a responsibility that falls on all of us. So Joe Cartetter is here this morning to talk about the great work that they're doing and how we can all be involved. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm president of Central Texas Water Coalition, and we formed in 2011 to develop a voice for the lake.
Great.
Historically, we've been killed with water going down basin because the lobbyists work. Water's nonpartisan, but it's totally political.
That is so well said.
I mean, it really is the way it is. And so what we did was reach out. I developed an umbrella organization. We reach out to everyone around the entire Central Texas Coalition area. We have people from, I guess, probably statewide. Lake Granbury partner with us, Lake Medina partners with us.
Right.
Because you have to make changes legislatively.
So when we talk about those changes, what policies are you guys working on?
Well, recreation is not grandpa on a lake. Recreation is a recreational industry, and to get people to accept that is really hard because it's just a change in thinking.
Yeah.
And historically, 2/3 of the water out of this lake went down basin to flood rice fields. And there are only 98,000 people down there. There are 2 million up here. So the health and safety is a huge issue.
Right.
And this is your drinking water for Austin. And a lot of people aren't aware of that. And when it was down to 35%, it was scary. People went bankrupt. So we're working on economic impact and legislatively. There's nothing in the water codes that addresses the economic impact of who gets water. So that's our goal.
So we're really happy you're out there doing that important work. You talk about awareness. I'm sure one of the biggest pieces for you is just drawing awareness from the general public about those issues. So what are maybe some of the biggest takeaways you think people would need to know even today?
That we're in a new normal, that the way it has always been with rain, 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 and occasional droughts looks as though it's changing. It looks as though it's a drier area. We're going to have to start being smarter with the way water's allocated.
Right.
You've got to have drinking water. You've just got to do that. And that's one of the things we try to do is through education. We just finished a golf tournament in Escondido.
Oh, but that
Barton
was fun.
Creek had done it for the past 2 years, and we have an event coming up October the 26th called Evening Under the Stars at Star Hill Ranch.
Oh, that sounds enchanting too.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
And so the overall purpose of those events is to really educate people and draw awareness. And I'm sure
It is
raise
absolutely
funds.
to educate. We're a nonprofit organization. We do this, 24/7 pro bono.
Thank you for the work that you do, Joe Carr. Thanks so much for being with us. And people can find you online 24/7.
Yes, CentralTexasWaterCoalition.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend and your life on the lake. It's beautiful out here. Up next, some of the best views and best food right here on Lake Travis. We're going to take you inside the Oasis. Stick around. One of those popular spots here on Lake Travis is the Oasis restaurant.
That's right, and it's so much more than just a place with great food and great drinks and great music and a great view. Well, enough of me saying great. Take a look at this.
We've been around for about 35 years. A long time ago, the owner, Bo, came out here, saw a nice piece of land that he envisioned one day would be a great neighborhood, and he envisioned that this restaurant would be some kind of landmark, some kind of really nice place for people to come out and see the lake. So he sort of was a visionary in that aspect. He bought the land, started building his dream, and then over the years it really evolved into something, an iconic place here in Austin. And so he had an architect come out here, they did the drawings, they did everything they could, and remarkably the drawing they came up with, which I thought was just outrageous, could never come to fruition, actually is almost a blueprint of precisely what we look at today with all the stonework and everything of that nature.
I am visiting Austin. I had no idea we were basically up on this big mountain with this overlooking view. It was beautiful.
It's a pretty bright future for the Oasis. It looks really good for us, and we're excited about the things that we're changing. You come in, you get in right away, you can get a drink in your hand and walk around, see the building. You don't have to wait hours for tables. And it's working out great for our guests. They get in and out in a faster time. They're seeing a higher quality food, higher quality experience, and sunset that we've always been known for.
There's no big skies where I'm from. Like you look up and you're gonna see a building. But here, you're so high up, it's beautiful.
Well, officially we've got 4 floors. Some of the floors are broke down in different ways. There are multiple pieces within that floor. But we've got the Longhorn deck that's all the way down. As you come up, we hit first floor with overlook to the left in Bo's backyard. And then we have the second floor, which is primarily catering. The third floor is where we have our live entertainment venue, Starlight Terrace. And so we've been running that Starlight Terrace for a good 25 years. On Sundays, we do Latin Jazz Night with the Brew, a little salsa dancing, brings out a good 400 or 500 people every single week, and they have a great time up there. And then all the way to the left on our third floor, we have the top of the Oasis, which is our primary catering facility. It's pretty much where most of the brides want to get married. There's a lot of brides out there that want a majestic setting, but can't afford the world like some of these places can charge. Fortunately enough for us, we have enough rooms and enough space that brides can get out here and get married in a majestic setting, and they don't have to, you know, come up with a ton of money. On weekdays, we'll be open from 11:30 till volume, so we'll generally close around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then on the weekends, you just bump, we'll be open at about 11 o'clock, and then we'll again go with the volume. The live entertainments will go till 10, and then later in the year, 10:30. We kind of follow the sunset. As the sunset goes back later, so does our music. We serve a Tex-Mex menu, so you're gonna get your burgers, your nachos, quesadillas. I would recommend the fajitas, shrimp diablos, fish tacos, shrimp tacos. These are the kind of dishes that you'd like to come out and see. I would say if you've not been out here to see the view, the sunset is breathtaking. I mean, this building itself is phenomenal. When you walk up, it's awe-inspiring. When you walk in, you can't believe it. The statues, the stonework, it's kind of stuff that people have never seen. So come out, see the sunset, enjoy a weekend out here with a couple thousand people, and you'll see that it is majestic. We just appreciate you guys coming out here for all these years, and we hope to see you again more often.
And now John Silva is here to tell us more about the Oasis. Good to see you, John.
Good to see you guys. How y'all doing?
We're fantastic, man. You've got a pretty sweet gig up there.
Yeah, it's not a bad office, not a bad job.
Not a bad view at all. I think it's probably the best view in town.
Yeah, it works out pretty good. I grew up in Alaska, so coming down here, I had to find something out in nature.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good spot. So
Yeah.
Tell us.
pretty lucky.
Yeah, tell us a bit about the history of the Oasis.
Well, back in '82, the owner, Bo Terrio, had a pretty good little vision. He had been out here and saw that land, and there was a little tiny farmhouse on it or something, and he decided that he thought one day there'd be a 2,000-seat restaurant there, and he was going to make it happen. So he went ahead and bought all the land around there, donated some of it for some kind of bird preserve, and then started building.
Wow.
It's so crazy because when you walk in, right, you got the inside, and then everyone wants to sit on the patio, right? But the patio isn't just one level; it keeps going down. You guys have multiple levels of that patio there.
Yeah, we essentially got 4 levels. Some of the levels, like the lower deck, are busted into about 13 separate little decks.
Right.
And so it's a lot. If it rains, sleet or snow, we got inside seating, outside seating. That's the good thing that came out of the fire, was we were able to build a indoor facility that could accommodate lots of catering, business functions, weddings, and then in the wintertime we could actually sustain business.
Yeah.
Previously we didn't really have that ability. We only had about 10% of our seats that would be inside. Now we got about a 50-50 ratio. So
Wow.
you can come out there in December, you can come out there in the morning, you can come out there at night, you're going to be good to go.
And that's so good to hear, because people who have been in Austin a while may remember the fire. And so you guys were able to rebuild from that and now be even bigger and better than ever.
Yeah. What's amazing is we actually have a few less seats. We have a much larger facility, but we decided we would make it more accommodating to all of our guests. I'd actually just gotten out of manager training when we burned down, so it's been a heck of a ride.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
can
goodness,
imagine.
John,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
to go through everything we went through, the owner, you know, he drew it up with the design guy, and they had this amazing photo of all this rock work and this building that would obviously never come to fruition as I thought it.
Right.
But then it started coming together, and sure enough, it was almost an exact duplicate, and it's a pretty amazing facility he built.
that's
The rebound has been substantial. I know a lot of people. I mean, still Oasis is one of those top places you have to check out, especially for those visitors coming into Austin. And you guys, talk to me about the unique. Aren't you doing like a photo sunset contest or something like that?
Yeah, we do an annual sunset photo contest. Been going on for about 20 years. Brings a lot of people out to talk about the photos, take photos, and then we get to reward people with trips to Acapulco and money and dinners, things of that nature.
Casual trip to Mexico.
Child's version and an adult version, so lots of people get to enter. And it's a lot of fun to see the photos, and then we get to use those photos to really show everybody else who wants to come out there what it would
how
look
cool
like.
you are.
Yeah.
Come check this out live.
Yeah.
Right.
In terms of the space, you guys also accommodate different events and weddings, and then you've got some cool stuff going on. I think even tonight. What's in store?
Yeah, we got well, we've traditionally done cover bands for our live entertainment venue. We have a secondary entertainment venue now. We're trying to chase Texas artists, do some local stuff. We've teamed up with Sun Radio and KLBJ, and we actually got Dale Watson coming out today at 6 p.m.
Oh,
So
cool.
Dale Watson.
phenomenal. I've never actually seen him, so I'm looking forward to meeting him, getting a little selfie, and then watching his show while I work. It should be a great time for me today. That should be fun.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait.
Great
If you
to
guys
hear.
need a place to go, that's where you need to go this evening. You say Dale Watson. We really thank you guys so much for being with us and
I
for
appreciate it,
chatting.
man. Very nice to meet you.
Oasis is
John,
awesome.
thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping Austin
Margaritas.
cool.
No problem at all. Thank you.
All right, you guys, we have so much more coming up. How would you like to wake up with views like this every single day? I'm on board completely.
Sounds like a win to me.
We're talking about how to make that dream a reality.
That's true, but when it comes to me, it's all about safety. So safety first. Up next, a group whose job is to keep you safe on the lake, and they have a fun way of educating boaters about the do's and don'ts of fun in the sun. Stick around. It's around.
Welcome back to We Are Austin. We are Austin Lake style. That's right, we are on Lake Travis. And when you come out to Lake Travis, we always try to say, have fun, but also be safe. And helping orchestrate the safety part of it is Texas Park and Wildlife Department. We've got Natalie Menes here with us this morning. And, that's a key part of this whole process is making sure people are safe when they're out here having fun, right?
Yes, sir. We always ensure that boaters are safe when they're out in the water. We like to make sure that they have all their safety equipment.
Right.
Also, for that, we like to make sure that they're behaving safely on the water as well.
Okay, so let's talk about that because I know when you come out to the lake, it's a place to have fun. You bring some drinks, but we always talk about having a designated driver with you. And of course, boating safety is key. What do you folks look for when it comes to boating safety specifically?
Well, for boating safety, the state law requires you to have specific safety equipment on the vessel. So we always ensure that when we talk to anybody on these vessels, we ensure that they have all their safety equipment. Another thing is we ensure that they're behaving safely as well. And by behaving safely, I mean we ensure that they're not doing any unsafe actions out there, riding in front of the boat outside the designated railing or riding on the back of the boat outside the designated seating
Just don't
areas.
be reckless, right?
Exactly. But we also ensure that whoever is operating the vessel isn't intoxicated as well, and that's a big issue out here. And we always tell people that if they're going to be drinking on the lake, that's completely fine. Just make sure you have a designated driver.
That's right. That's big. We say that all the time. Now, you folks are doing something unique. You're getting in the Twitter's world or the social media world. Let's talk to viewers about what you guys are going to be doing within Twitter itself.
Definitely. We've definitely started what's called a virtual tweet along. So what we do is, a virtual ride along. So what we do is we have our technical game warden. He rides with a game warden on in the field, and what he essentially does is he just kind of reports what that game warden is doing. So it's like doing a ride along with the game warden, but instead of having to jump in the truck with the game warden, you get to experience everything through Twitter. So
pictures, maybe some video,
calls, whatever that warden is responding to. So we'll definitely be having that, I think, this Memorial Day, and there'll be a game warden tweeting along from the vessel.
Right.
So, whatever calls we have to go respond to, whether if it's accidents, a BWI, or just any other safety checks that we're doing, the public will know through Twitter what's going on. So it's basically a ride along.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I've never heard of anybody doing that because, I mean, it would be quite an experience to actually go with you guys and see what you're looking for every day. So we get a chance to actually see that here through Twitter, which I think Twitter is fantastic in so many ways. For you, how long have you been with Texas Park and Wildlife?
I'm going on 4 years to be with Texas Parks and Wildlife, and a lot of people, they don't understand what game wardens do, so it's kind of an insight to what we do and everything that we do with these tweet-alongs.
Well, we appreciate everything you're doing, Natalie. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thank you, sir.
Be safe on the lake this summer, you guys, but of course, we urge you to come on out because the lake is absolutely beautiful. We will have more coming up in just a little bit. In fact, if you're dreaming of sandy beaches and blue waters, we're going to actually show you why the North Shore of Lake Travis is the ideal spot for a day trip or a permanent change of scenery. This is going to be so much fun. Stick around. We Are Austin's coming back from the lake in just a bit. Well, we all know Lake Travis is a beautiful place to have a little getaway, but what if you wanted to take that getaway and stretch it out to make it last as long as possible?
Well, you're in luck. The Lago Vista and Jonestown Chamber of Commerce, they have plenty of reasons to visit and maybe move up to the North Shore community. Take a look.
The North Shore of Lake Travis is made up of 3 lake communities, Jonestown, Lago Vista, and Point Venture. This scenic area is minutes west of Cedar Park on FM 1431. Jonestown is the gateway to the hill country where the rolling hills begin. Jonestown has many antique stores, restaurants, bars, and a public boat ramp in the beautiful Jones Brothers Park. This park is a great place for swimming, floating on tubes, kayaking, picnicking, and bringing the kids to the playground. A few miles west on FM 1431 and you'll be in Lago Vista. Lago Vista is located on a peninsula on the north shore of Lake Travis. Niche.com and Wide Open Country Magazine named Lago Vista as one of the top 5 Texas towns to raise a family. The most popular attraction in Lago Vista are the 2 18-hole golf courses located on the shores of Lake Travis. The 2 municipal golf courses are Highland Lake Golf Course and the Lago Vista Golf Course. See the scenic views of the rolling hills, blue skies, and water of Lake Travis. Minutes west of Lago Vista is Black Creek Estate Winery and Bistro. Food and Wine magazine named this one of the 50 most amazing places to taste wine in America. You can enjoy lunch or dinner overlooking the vineyard at the bistro or sit in the Tuscan-style tasting room in the heart of this 80-acre estate. The North Shore of Lake Travis is home to the Balcones Canyonlands. This 24,000-acre national wildlife refuge offers some of the best hiking and birdwatching left in Texas. It is home to over 200 songbirds, a myriad of butterflies, and 50 species of dragonflies. There are 4 areas open to the public and 6 hiking trails in the Balcones Canyonland. For a nice dinner, try the Haven on Lake Travis. It's located at the island in Lago Vista. You can enjoy a fabulous dinner on the balcony overlooking Lake Travis and the scenic Pace Bend Park. The North Shore area of Lake Travis has been the best kept secret in Texas for more than 30 years. So come to the North Shore of Lake Travis or move to Lago Vista if you want to live like you're on vacation.
Well, how nice does that sound, right? Elaine Hughes, Executive Director of the Lago Vista and Jonestown Chamber of Commerce, is with us this morning to talk about that amazing lifestyle. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. The North Shore is made up of 3 communities. Jonestown is the gateway to the hill country. Lago Vista is the bigger of the 3 towns, and we also include Point Venture in our area.
And you guys have maybe the most ideal quality of life. Tell us about what's going on.
It's a very nice place to live. We have lots of parks that you can enjoy, kayaking. There's boat ramps for people in Jonestown. We have 2 beautiful golf courses in Lago Vista. We have the Highland Lakes Golf Course and the Lago Vista Golf Course. People come from all over to golf in these. We have people who come in from Canada, stay 3 months and golf in our golf courses.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful way to enjoy golfing, enjoy the blue skies, the rolling hills, and on the shores of Lake Travis.
I'm sure there's nothing better than being out on a golf course overlooking the lake. That's an ideal day. And you were talking earlier, I mean, people just kind of take it slower and enjoy themselves. Even if you're at the grocery store, you might be in bathing suits.
Right, it's a beach feel in our whole town. You can, it's casual everywhere. People are happy to be there. They come to spend time and relax, and that's a great town to live in.
It's like you have a beach life right outside of this big city of Austin.
It's
you kind of get the best of both worlds.
It's true. It's been a secret for 30 years, but we are happy to invite people to come and enjoy with us.
We're sharing the secret this morning, Elaine. Thank you. The more things we want to share, you have a good event coming up.
We do. Lago Fest is a beautiful event we're having at Barkay Park. It's in conjunction with the Austin Yacht Club. They're going to launch around 50 sailboats at 10 o'clock in the morning on May 28th, Saturday morning. They're going to race 22 miles and end at Barkay Park. So there'll be colorful sails going down the lake all that day. The people who ride in the boat are going to camp at the park, and then we're having a beautiful festival. We have 3 bands coming. We have Hector Ward and the Big Time, a special set with Drew Womack, award-winning musician and songwriter. And then we're going to follow up with the Eggman, which is all the Beatles cover music.
The Beatles cover band, they're everywhere.
Wonderful, free family fun. We have, because the lake is up so much, our parking is limited. So we're going to have folks either park at the Lago Vista Village or the Lago Vista High School. We've got free shuttle buses to bring people to the park.
We have 40 vendors coming, so we'll have an arts and crafts store, arts and crafts walk that people can visit.
Yeah.
We also have bubble soccer, which is so fun.
You don't need to say any more, Elaine. We're all going to be there. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. So they can find details about that and still buy tickets, right?
Right. It's a free event. You don't have to buy tickets.
Oh,
so
that's right.
the details are on lagavista.com is for that. Or if they want more information about our area, that would be lagavista.org.
Perfect. Elaine,
so
thank you so much.
lagofest.com is it.
Lagofest.com. There you have it. Stick around. More We Are Austin on the Lake coming up after the break. Welcome back to We Are Austin live from the lake. We've had quite enjoyable morning exploring all the fun there is to have out here.
You're lucky I'm still dry. I mean, I should have been in the water like an hour.
That actually is quite surprising. I can't believe you're not on a flyboard behind us, just doing your own thing.
I know. You know, Roland, after this, can we go enjoy some flyboarding or wake surfing or something?
Absolutely.
Roland Adams is with the Crosswater Yacht Club. We brought him back. We talked a little bit about some of the great things that you have out here at the marina. But of course, there's so much more to chat about.
There is actually. We have another marina that I wanted to visit about. You know, it's a Hurst Harbor Marina. It actually was more affected by the drought that Joe Carr was talking about earlier. But it actually has a dry storage unit, which is actually a much more economical way to store your boat on the water because you don't have to buy a hoist. So we do have plenty of operating space there. We're just trying to fill it back up after the drought.
Okay.
It's a great marina. So that's our other marina that we have on the lake.
So let's say people have been watching this morning and they can't help but stare at the lake and want to make plans to come out here. What's the best way to spend a weekend out here?
You know, there's a ton of ways. I'd highly recommend getting a boat. I mean, to see the lake by boat is probably the best way. And Aquaholics, who supplied our party barge today, is obviously a great place. And there's plenty more great places to rent a boat. So I think that's a good way to stick your toe in. So.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about Folds of Honor, because you guys are doing more than you're not just the marina, but you're giving back in a great way.
That's actually one of the great things. What we did, our parent company, Suntex Marine, has mandated we raise money for Folds, which I took very, very personally. And we've led the way out of 29 marinas across the United States. We've actually been their top fundraiser for the last 2 years.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Last year we actually raised almost $44,000 for Folds of Honor, which is about 5 scholarships. So we do events throughout the year. The big one is a car show at the end of the year in October. Mid-October we do a rib and it's called Rods and Ribs. We do hot rods and rib cook-off. It's great.
When you talk about that money raised, where's that going to? What is that program doing?
Folds of Honor is focused on awarding to children and spouses of fallen and wounded soldiers. It's a wonderful program. I highly recommend everybody check it out. Obviously it's a nonprofit, and anybody can go check it out. It's foldsofhonor.org. I'm actually on the Central Texas Folds of Honor board, so we do events all over Central Texas.
Wonderful.
And are you a flyboarder too, Roland?
I have not tried it yet. I'm an old snowboarder and skateboarder, so I think I could probably catch it.
No, you'd be great. Anybody can do it. I try to get Taylor to do it.
Anybody can do it.
It's literally
Princey's butt.
No, you can't. I've flown people who don't know how to swim. I've flown people of all ages.
You're going to show us today.
I know, right?
I know.
Roland, maybe we can go out this weekend and learn together.
I'd be more than happy. I've actually been eyeballing it. I mean, my kids have already done it. I just haven't.
There you go.
We're going to get you out there.
Thanks for being with us this morning.
All right, really appreciate it. Thanks for being with us, you guys. Lake Travis, a place you got to visit this summer. So many reasons to come out here. It's been a lot of fun.
You don't even have to wait till the summer. Come out this weekend.
Meet us right now.
Happy Friday to you. Have a great weekend. I think we're taking a look back at
the weekend.
The week that we've had. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning.
Do you even own a bike?
That's not in the script. You're going. That's off script.
In character, is there anything you'd love to say to Austinites?
Well, I want to say it's good to be home again. I miss y'all.
A little cooler than I expected out here.
Exactly the reason I wore my jacket today.
Oh, that's why that jacket made it to air today?
I'm going to have you put a little bit of arugula on this, if you don't mind.
That's this, right? It's the green
It's the healthy stuff.
Go Longhorn.
That's right. Show that hook 'em sign. You know, when you're done, did you like, yeah. I never did.
I don't
remember.
remember.
Either.
I think at that time in my life, I was so type A. I was like, I can't lose this hat. It was like really nerve-wracking when you gave them your plate. They would like eat it, and then they would like just stare at you, and you weren't sure if they were excited.
Like this?
Kind of the way Jordan is just eating and staring at you.
Like
Let me pause for the shake face.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's serious. I like that.